Let me ask you this as well, Greg. What did you think of the, I wouldn't say histrionics of John Terry from the dugout, but the very, very active role he took in encouraging the players still left on the pitch to get stuck in?
I saw a lot of obviously made of that, like a few jokes about that's his first managerial role and stuff at Chelsea, but he's the captain, and he come off. He had the surgery in his knee 3 weeks ago. He couldn't do the 120 minutes. He's come off, and he's doing the exact same he would do if he was in this heart of the defence. He's just barking some instructions. If Di Matteo thought he was overpowering or getting in the way of him, I'm sure it's hard to sit down. So I don't think there's too much to be made of that.
I don't know. I disagree with you, Greg. You name me another football team, particularly in the top flight, where the captain of the club can go and stand behind a manager and bark instructions to players.
It's a temporary manager, though. It's a temporary manager.
Doesn't matter. This is the guy who's in control.
And he's also a former teammate.
Doesn't matter. He is the man in control. You name me a side where a player can stand. What player would be able to stand, say, behind Terry Connor and shout instructions at players?
But let's get this straight, Greg. John Terry is overwhelmingly the most powerful man at that club after Mr. Abramovich.
Oh, but this is our perception, and we all believe this. Yeah. But what he did and listen, nobody's decrying his contribution to the team.
Yes,
he did superbly. But what we are saying is, he is confirming to us that he is the growing, the sort of all-encompassing influence that we all believe him to be. And just to illustrate that, I'll let you come back in a sec, Greg. At the pre-match press conference, there he was saying, the senior players don't run Chelsea. Now, you know how these things work as much as anyone. At the press conference, before you have a manager and you have player. John Terry spoke for 95% of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Di Matteo answered probably about 5% of the questions in Italian. And that was it.
And John Terry called his manager Robbie.
Absolutely. Yeah. And he didn't make, when he talked about decisions being made, he talked about Abramovich. Yeah. And the people are not once did he talk about the manager making decisions.
I totally
this
agree.
is a man who was running the club.
I totally agree.
And fair enough, he's doing a great job. Yeah. But, let's not kid ourselves.
Stay ahead of the game with Sports Tonight Live. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for Sports Tonight Live on Facebook and like our fan page. Follow Sports Tonight TV on Twitter and tweet us your thoughts and opinions. Sports Tonight Live, it's the platform for the fans.